hearts and failed attempts to fly.
Some of America's military veterans, men and women, we all owe a tremendous debt to, are dying.
It all started with an investigation by CNN that found veterans aren't getting the care they deserve.
They're dying needlessly because of long waits and delayed care at some U.S. veterans' hospitals.
The response in Washington was predictable.
Are people, quote unquote, cooking the books?
First, the defense from the man in charge.
I'm not aware, other than a number of isolated cases.
Then, the outreach from Congress.
Responded to over 100,000 requests for information.
Ma'am, veterans died.
Then, the ritual resignation.
That breach of integrity is irresponsible, it is indefensible and unacceptable.
And then a promise to do things better.
For folks who've been fighting on the battlefield, they should not have to fight a bureaucracy at home to get the care that they've earned.
They shouldn't, but they are.
Oxycontin is an opioid prescribed to treat severe acute or chronic pain. Veterans hospitals are increasingly prescribing the drug to people with chronic pain who also have post-traumatic stress disorder.
It almost cures the type of mental health disorders that you come back from combat with immediately.
But mental illness can increase a person's risk of addiction.
So that addiction just snowballed and spiraled out of control to the point where I'd lost everything.
Oxycontin is an opioid, an addictive painkiller that resulted in over 16,000 deaths in 2010. That number has been increasing over the past 11 years. Despite its highly addictive nature, the number of opioid prescriptions written by the VA has risen by over 287% between 1999 and 2012.
Dare you to move, dare you to move, dare you to lift yourself above the floor, dare you to move, dare you to move, like today you never had.
Just the sensation of the wave of the breath coming in, and then it peaks, and we can feel that peak, not breathing in, not breathing out. The wave of the breath leaving the body, and then the trough, and then the next wave. And when we ride on those waves, like surfing on the waves of the breath, first of all, it naturally calms us down.
Welcome to resistance. Attention is here. Attention is here. Between who you are and who you could be.
Here in San Diego, California, among the largest concentration of homeless veterans in the country, Army veteran Todd Vance is building a nonprofit mixed martial arts team that he hopes will end the debate on whether MMA is a legitimate alternative therapy to treat PTSD.
With returning combat veterans, the battle in the mind it's more lethal than the battle in Afghanistan and Iraq. Finding hope will get them through the hard times and let them build a positive life better.
Healthy body, healthy mind concept. That's what I love about POW, is that's what you're doing. You will hit your physical peak and you'll learn to cope better. And because meds seem to be the go-to for the VA, I just feel it's the wrong approach. That should never be your first answer. The country itself is over-medicated, so of course the vets are over-medicated. These drugs work so well at reducing your anxiety that you don't even have any anxiety about killing yourself.
MMA saved my life. To watch them build their own life is how they're going to be successful, because nobody's doing it for them, they're doing it for themselves, and you can fall back on that because it's you doing it.
This program very well could be saving lives, is saving lives.
It creates a community of trust and vulnerability and strength at the same time within the military veteran community. where they can open up and deal with their issues and find hope. It's not me being the crutch every time, it's them finding their own strength, you know, empowering them to do it on their own.